starts with a C chord, like this. Now it helps to use your third finger for this C chord, we'll see why in a minute. But after strumming it, we're going to pluck the G string, then the E string. Then we're going to do this melody using our ring finger and little finger. So if you want to stretch out your little finger to play fret 5 and then take it off and play fret 3 again. Then we're going to go to an E7 chord, and this is why using your third finger is easier for the C. We just move it down a fret, and we play the E7 chord. We're then going to pluck the same strings we did with the C chord, the G string and E string. Then we go to an A7 chord, and we do exactly the same thing we did on the E7 chord. Strum it, pluck the strings. Then we have this little melody, which is putting your third finger on the third fret of the C string, letting your thumb run across 2 strings, then have your first finger play the first fret of the A string, then take it off to play the open A string. Followed by a D minor chord, but instead of using our first finger to make it a D minor, we're using our little finger to make it a D sus4. And we're just strumming 3 strings, then we take off our little finger, put our first finger on and make it a D minor chord by playing that F note. Then we go back to an E7 chord with this melody using our little finger. To do that, we bend our little finger across on the third fret of the C string and then take it off to play the second fret, which is already down with our middle finger. Then we pluck the E string, G string and A string. Then we're going to slide that first finger up to make an A minor chord, put our little finger on the 5th fret to make it an A minor add 11, and then middle finger on the 3rd fret. Full strum of both those chords. Then we're going to a D13 using these 3 fingers, 2nd, 3rd and 4th finger, all on fret 2 with the open C string, so that we can play this melody with our first finger. That's all on the A string, first to open. I'm trying to keep the rest of the chord, so we can hear it ringing out. And I've got this melody, all on the first string, open 5, 2, to a D minor chord, and then to a G7 chord. Then we run through the first 8 bars again, exactly like we did before. Then we have this F6 chord, barring the 5th fret with our first finger all the way across, with this melody, which is fret 8 to 7 on the E string, followed by this F minor 6 chord, fret 5, open C string, fret 4 and fret 5 again, 2nd, 1st and 3rd finger. Then we're going to play the 3rd fret of the A string, followed by an E minor chord. On the C minor chord, we're going to pluck the C and E string before playing an A9, like this. 1st fret C string, 2nd fret A string. Then we do the open A string before doing a D minor 7 on the A string, little finger off and then back on. So open and 3. Then our little finger is going to slide all the way up to fret 7 to do a G13 with our 3rd finger also on fret 7 and our 1st finger on fret 5, leaving the G string open. We then pluck the A string again before ending on a C6, like this, which is 1st finger, 1st fret of the A string, ring finger, 5th fret of the E string, middle finger, 4th fret of the C string and the open G.